I did not sow this tomato plant or this tomato plant. I certainly did not grow this catnip in a crack of slab in my backyard. And I also didn't sow this borage in my raised bed. Because I didn't intentionally grow these, they are what are known as volunteer plants. And technically speaking, any plant you didn't intentionally grow is a volunteer plant, especially weeds. I don't know anyone who would intentionally plant weeds, but it is very easy for seeds like these to fly away in the wind and then grow somewhere else later on. On seed packets, you might see the phrases self-sow or reseeds, and that means you're likely to get volunteer plants. I had this patch of flowers in the spring, and I left the plants in the ground as they were dying so that the seeds had a chance to fully dry and then fall to the ground. And my hope is that after all of the rain that we will hopefully get in the winter and spring, I will have a ton of volunteer plants and a lot of flowers with zero effort on my part. Sometimes birds or other animals will eat seeds, and if they are undigested, they are released with some manure, and you could get some volunteers that way. Or if you used compost containing seeds that didn't break down, those could wind up germinating and popping up in your garden too, which I think was the case with the borage in this raised bed. And oftentimes, in a cruel twist of fate, the volunteer plants will be stronger than the plants that you tried to grow intentionally. If you do have volunteer plants or weeds in cracks of your driveway, it probably is best to remove them because their root systems can start to lift your concrete or slab, and then you have a tripping hazard. But if you have volunteer plants in an area that you don't mind, keep them in and see how they grow. Usually they will require no care and will just thrive on their own because they are what I like to call true survivors.